Good morning. If I could have your attention, please. Just a few things we need to discuss before our graduates enter. So in just a few minutes, your future graduates and students will enter this building, and I'm asking for a few things. First of all, I ask that you not come down and take pictures or video. We have a professional videography team, and there will be individual pictures taken of every graduate, and they will be made available to your graduate by end of the day through our Wesleyan website, and they have been given that information. So again, if you're taking pictures, we ask that you not come down. One of the most important things is the fact that this is about them. When the graduation concludes, we're going to ask that you remain seated and allow our graduates to exit on their own. Again, we're going to ask that you remain seated or standing and clapping and allow our graduates to exit, and then we'll dismiss the audience. So we thank you for being here. I'm Wayne Sears, Director of Safety for Wesleyan University. And if your young person is graduating today, it probably means they've not been in my office. So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you.
Good morning. Let us bow for a word of prayer. Gracious God, we do celebrate you for this day. For this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you, O God, for this day of celebration. We ask, O God, that you would be glorified in our midst. In Jesus' name we do pray, amen. Very quickly, I invite you over to Luke chapter 3. Luke chapter 3, verse 21, it says, one day when the crowds were being baptized, Jesus himself was baptized. And as he was praying, the heavens opened, and the Holy Spirit in bodily form descended on him like a dove. And a voice from heaven said, "You are my dearly loved Son, and you bring me great joy." For just a little bit of time, would you allow me just to speak to this first COVID class of Wesleyan's history? From this thought, a divine endorsement. A divine endorsement. Our text, cutting across the field, I only have 5 minutes to be before you. Cutting across the field, Jesus shows up as John is preaching. John has a simple message: repent and be baptized. People have come from wherever they've come from to hear John's message, and persons are being converted, people are repenting, and they are being baptized by John's ministry. One day, Jesus shows up and says, "John, I need you to baptize me." John looks at Jesus in Matthew's text and says, "I need to be the one baptized by you." Jesus says, "I want to do what my Father has sent me to do." And in Luke, it says that Jesus, as he was baptized, as he comes up out of the water, the heavens open up, a dove descends, and there's a voice from heaven that says, "You are my Son." Class of 2024, I suggest to you this morning that that's a divine endorsement. Because God does not speak to Jesus as he's healing people. God does not speak to Jesus when he's feeding the multitudes. God does not speak to Jesus when he's raising Lazarus from the dead. God does not speak to Jesus as he's coming out of the tomb. God does not speak to Jesus as he touches the widow at Nain's son. God does not speak to Jesus when the crowds are shouting, "Hosanna." But when he is known as a carpenter, when he's known as Mary's boy, when he's known as Joe's boy, God speaks from heaven, "You are my Son." And I want to suggest to you today that that's a divine endorsement, because the reality is that there will be people who will question Jesus' ministry. People who will look at Jesus funny. People who will say different things about Jesus, and he's going to have to hold on to the fact that before I met you, I was already endorsed. Class of 24, I dare you to touch somebody next to you and say, "I've already been endorsed. I've already been endorsed. I've already been endorsed. I've already been endorsed." Before the Jewish religious leaders spoke about his ministry, he was already endorsed. Before the enemy met him in the Garden of Gethsemane, he was already endorsed. Before people questioned his ministry, he was already endorsed. And so I need you to know on this morning that no matter what you face, no matter what you go through, no matter what life throws at you, that you already have a divine endorsement. I'm going to my seat on this. The hymn writer says, "I've seen the lightning flash. I've heard the thunder roll. I've felt sin's breakers dash, trying to conquer my soul. I heard the voice of Jesus telling me still to fight on. He promised never to leave me, never to leave me alone. No, never alone. No, never alone. He promised never to leave me, never to leave me alone." And then one of my favorite hymns, it says, "Do not be dismayed, whatever betide. For God will," wait a minute, I'm speaking to a bunch of millennials and some Gen Zs, so let me come at you like this. Do not get shook when life starts lifing, because God will. I said God will. God will. I said God will take care of you.
At this time, we would like to ask all veterans to please stand. We would like to thank you for your service to our country. Now will everyone else please stand as the colors are presented by the Rocky Mount High School JROTC, followed by Letitia Scott, 2006 alumni, singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Miss Scott kills it as always. Thank you. So this is a beautiful sight.
I have people in front of me who spent their last semester of high school at home, unsure if they would be on campus in the fall. I may have started a little early. My apologies. We have single parents in front of me who struggled and put their education, made it a priority. We have individuals who work 2 jobs, maybe 3 jobs to get to where they are today. And we have students who juggled athletics and multiple social priorities. So give yourselves a hand for being here today. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone to this celebration, which honors a group of promising graduates who, through intelligence, discipline, and hard work, have earned degrees from North Carolina Wesleyan University. This is an occasion that brings forth so many emotions: joy, excitement, pride, a sense of peace, and thankfulness. This is a time when we can all celebrate your learning and your academic achievement. Let us reflect that few worthwhile things are achieved without the help and support of others. Give your friends, family, and the network of people that were part of your journey a round of applause. Your degree is provided by an institution that seeks not only to dispense knowledge and to develop the habits for lifelong learning, but also expects its graduates to be responsible citizens, contributors to the common good, and individuals who care about others. As we celebrate together, we acknowledge the obligations of all of us have to help bring about a better world. As we close out this academic year, let us all reflect on Wesleyan's ability to provide a learning experience that is personal, practical, and purpose-driven. With that said, it is my honor, pleasure, and privilege to introduce our May 2024 commencement speaker. Dr. Kara Renee King is a leadership expert who has extensive experience in the biopharmaceutical industry in both traditional and contract development manufacturing organizations. Her experience ranges from early drug product development to commercial operations. She has held leadership roles in quality, tech ops, and drug product operations from bulk product manufacturing to finishing. Dr. King delivers value to organizations through her servant leadership style, complemented by her strong foundation in science, strategic mindset, and the ability to create an environment that fosters joy, creativity, and innovation. Hallmarks of her leadership are building high-performing teams, elevating leadership capability, and delivering results. Dr. King sits on the board of Eastern University and the International Leadership Association. She holds a bachelor's degree in biology from Hampton University, a master's degree in cell biology and biotechnology from the University of the Sciences, and a doctorate in organizational leadership from Eastern University. Dr. King also has a heart for the community in which she lives and works. She utilizes her skills, experience, and resources to invest in the local community and to help others achieve their dreams. Her mottos are, "Average is never my goal. To whom much is given, much is required." And grit. Greatness requires intentional transformation. Grit is her superpower. Please give a warm Wesleyan welcome to Dr. Kara Renee King.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for that kind introduction. That person sounds pretty cool, huh? I want to thank Dr. Evan Duff, the board, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and most importantly, the graduates for inviting me to share in your special day. And I would be remiss not to give a shout out to my Pfizer colleagues that are out there graduating today. It is an honor and privilege to be here with you. Before I begin, I want to acknowledge the extraordinary circumstances that we're living in. During your college tenure, it has been some of the most turbulent and uncertain times in recent history. You have faced a global pandemic. You have faced social injustice movements, a polarizing electoral process, and a climate crisis. We have witnessed loss, grief, pain, and injustice. We have also seen resilience, courage, compassion, and hope. You, the class of 2024, have shown remarkable adaptability and perseverance in completing your study amid these unprecedented times. You have demonstrated not only that you are ready for the future, but you are capable of shaping it. You have proven that you are not only scholars, but also leaders, activists, innovators, and change makers. You have earned the right to celebrate today. As I thought about what to say in my commencement speech, I wondered, what would you find interesting? I considered advice I could give you for the future. Because guess what? I was sitting in the seat next to my good friend not too long ago, thinking about how exciting the day was and hoping that the speaker would finish soon. Don't worry, I'll be brief, okay? During mentoring discussions, people have asked me, what advice would I give my younger self based on the experience and knowledge I know today? So I decided to share my answer with you. I would sit younger Kara down and I would say, there are two things in life you are going to have to master for the journey ahead. One is mastering the war in your mind. The other is activating grit. Grit, in this sense, as was stated earlier, is the acronym that I created and I shared with my organization not too long ago. Greatness requires intentional transformation. Mastering the war within is one of the biggest challenges I've had to face in my life. The most formidable foe that I ever encountered in my life was the adversary within. At every major move, crossroad, or challenge, that enemy within would rise up in rebellion to get me off track of my mission and my purpose. I heard someone say one time, you won't be defeated by what others think and say about you. You will be defeated by what you say and think about you. This resonated with me deeply because every thought has the possibility of turning into an action. If you dwell on something long enough internally, you will begin to reflect it outwardly. The inner adversary attacks by making us think negatively about our plans. Now, according to Google, negative self-talk is when we talk to ourselves in a way to stop us from trusting our own skills, capabilities, and hindering us from reaching our full potential. When we stop trusting in ourselves, it can hinder the accomplishment of so many things. The inner voice was fast to tell me all the things I could do wrong or would go wrong whenever I thought about pursuing my dreams. For example, I wanted to start a business creating shoes for women with large feet. Y'all laughing? And guess what? It was going to be called Big Steppin'. The reason why this was important to me is because I'm very tall and I have large feet. And it's been very hard over the years to find shoes that would fit me. But things have improved over the years, and most of the time I can find something I can wear. However, it was a big challenge for my teenage years and 20s. As I was thinking about this dream, my inner enemy whispered to me, "You're not a designer. You can't draw. That's going to be too expensive. You don't have no money. You don't know nothing about this industry," etc. Those were facts, but they didn't have to be deterrents to accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish. I didn't realize that then, So I succumbed to those fears. And guess what? Big stepping never came to fruition. I listened and was convinced out of my dream, and it was another way the enemy blocked an opportunity for me. We need to be careful to not allow that inner voice to talk to us. Another way that you can be limited is by your limited belief systems. Limited belief systems are thoughts and convictions that prevent us from pursuing our goals or reaching our full potential. They are often subconscious and can come from experiences, societal conditioning, and our own interpretation of events. These beliefs can vary in different forms, such as doubts in your abilities, whether you're worthy of love, or the right to success. Younger Kara would ask you, what are your limiting beliefs? What belief systems have you embedded in your thought processes that may be limiting you from your best life? I need you to go after these, synthesize them, and determine if they're the right ones for your journey. Note that some belief systems you may have are appropriate for a given time period in your life, but don't let them overstay their welcome and let them skew your evaluation of new opportunities and new experiences. For example, my parents had a belief system they instilled in me. They lived in a time when the idea was, after college, you go get a job, you keep your head down, you work for 30 years, and you retire. That advice was well-meaning. They were using their experiences for success to guide me in life. But my experiences are different from my parents, and that advice, though given in love, was not suitable for the environment that I am in now. But like a good daughter, I followed the path after getting my undergraduate degree. I worked for a company for nearly 20 years, and I remember 10 years in, I had the opportunity to take on a new role for another company. And I also had subsequent opportunities to leave as well for other roles. But I rejected them because of that belief system. And the fear would overcome me whenever I would think about leaving. However, I finally got to the point where I was truly ready to move on because I reached a crossroad in my career where I needed to make a choice to grow as a leader. I was finally ready to confront that belief system. And as that new opportunity drew near, I heard my parents' voices in my head. It made me very scared when I thought about leaving. And I kept changing my mind for weeks. But I finally accepted the offer, and I left for this new opportunity. And I am so happy that I chose to break that limiting belief system because it changed the entire trajectory of my career. It is why I'm here in North Carolina today and why I'm speaking to you right now. Your thought processes can also turn into restrictive habits. We are shaped by what we do regularly, and what we do is determined by how we think. Ask yourself if you have habits that prevent you from accomplishing your goals and wishes. If your answer is yes, then change them. Changing your thoughts changes your actions. Changing your actions changes your habits. These steps can lead to transformation in your life. Transformation is critical at different stages in your life. I had to experiment with different ways to cope with my inner voices, my limited belief systems, and the habits that held me back. Transforming my thinking at critical times was necessary to combat these forces of distraction. And distraction is the slow killer of your dreams. I discovered that transformation is a continuous process that I will have to do along my journey. And you will notice every time you face a big challenge or change, you will have these areas of distractions that will come up to try to get you off your path. You may need to make changes to adapt to the new circumstances and new next level of challenges that you will experience. It's okay to trust the process. Don't be afraid of evolving as a person as you encounter these different situations in your life. So that brings me to this concept of grit. As I shared earlier, it means greatness requires intentional transformation. It is one of the main tools that I have relied upon on my journey. How does this help you overcome self-imposed barriers? Grit is a personality trait possessed by individuals who demonstrate passion and perseverance toward a goal despite being confronted by significant obstacles and distractions. So in other words, you must be intentional about transforming your mindset and action, just like the pastor said, when life starts lifing. I can give you an example of when life was lifing for me. On July 19th, 2023, an EF3 tornado hit my site with me and 2,000 of my colleagues inside. We didn't have enough warning. By the time the National Weather Service alerted us, it was a minute later that we were experiencing the impact of the storm on our facility. I didn't have time to fear. I didn't have time to second guess my capabilities. I didn't have time to succumb to the inner whispers. I didn't have time to consult other leaders. I had to act. I had to be decisive. I had to encourage my team. I had to reassure them that we would be okay. I had to lead. I had to activate my grit. It was in this moment that I recognized why I left my previous company 20 years ago, that I worked for 20 years. During this time and months after, I experienced exponential growth and transformation as a leader. It was during this event that I recognized the leader I was called to be and more. It is often the crucibles of life that challenge your core beliefs. You need to push past the barriers that prevent you from achieving your highest potential. If you shy away from hard things, new possibilities, hold on to limiting belief, and or act in fear, you will never find out what you can do. Grit is an internal choice to change and express the fullness of who you are. Grit is a facilitator of success. Grit is a stimulator when everything else is overwhelming. Grit is the willingness to appear foolish for a while you accomplish a greater mission or purpose. Grit is standing against the odds when it's the right thing to do. Grit is wanting to be the best version of yourself. You have influence, and whether you realize it or not, people are watching you. Walk in your full power, because you walking in your full power could be the very inspiration for someone to walk in theirs. Life is about continually discovering and developing yourself. To reach your own version of greatness, you will need deliberate action, deliberate attention, and a deliberate attitude. So activate your grit. You must be prepared to purposely challenge those inner voices, limiting belief systems, narrow thinking with every new experience, so you can keep learning, growing, and moving forward in your dreams. I believe it is this grit mindset that will help you accomplish all that you want to do. So keep two things in mind: overcome your inner war and activate your grit. And I'll leave you with one more secret. Look to your left, look to your right, look to your front, and look to your back. What you're looking for is inside of you. Everything you need to activate your grit is already in you. I hope that you were able to glean a few nuggets from me, and that these words will take you forward on your journey. I would choose to give my younger self this advice so that I can continue to excel in my future. I want to congratulate you again for all that you have achieved today, and I wish you the best on your journey. God bless you.
Thank you for those great, inspiring words, Dr. King. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Henson. I'm a member of the Advancement Office staff, which also includes the Alumni Relations Office for the university. And I'm honored to be here today to induct the North Carolina Wesleyan class of 1974 into the Golden Bishops Circle. The Golden Bishops, affectionately known as the GBC, was started back in 2021 by the Office of Advancement in collaboration with the university leadership as a way to honor graduates who have reached that golden 50th year as a Bishop alumni. By creating the GBC, we aim to keep the history of Wesleyan, the educational journeys alive, to celebrate the past, to honor the present, and to inspire our future. We're fortunate to have with us today a few of the members here before you of the class of 1974. Graduates, you're here on what would be the 60th year that we had our first class of graduates from Wesleyan. Standing before you here are the folks that were in just the 10th graduating class. And 50 years from now, we hope to see a lot of you standing up here coming back for your 50th reunion as well. Now, members of the class of 74, as the newest members of the GBC, you're entitled to certain privileges that enable you to engage and reconnect with the university and your classmates in an exciting new way. A few examples of those would include a GBC social media page, select invitations to alumni events, special discounts at the university store, and access to publications and information specifically designed just for you. I speak for the Office of Advancement, the executive leadership, and the administration when I say that we're excited to see how you, as GBC members, will choose to continue to support and facilitate the ongoing growth and success of your alma mater, North Carolina Wesleyan University. On behalf of the Wesleyan alumni community, the Office of Advancement, and the now over 650 plus members of the GBC community around the world, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you, the class of 1974, as members into the North Carolina Wesleyan University Golden Bishops Circle. Ladies and gentlemen, these representatives from the class of 74 will be joining shortly other classmates for a special 50th class reunion on campus today. So once again, let's give these representatives a round of applause and congratulate them on achieving this Golden Bishop milestone. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Joe Lane. I'm the provost at North Carolina Wesleyan, and it's my honor each year at commencement to give the Exemplary Teaching Award. Throughout her career, our Exemplary Teaching Award honoree has been committed to offering a message of hope and empowerment to her students and her students' students, and even to her students' families, and their communities. Too often, we focus solely on the content of what we teach. And while content surely matters, it is so often the confidence that this content generates that makes our education the active and transformational force it can be in our students' lives. We share content with our students so they can be confident in what they know and humble in recognizing what they have left to learn. It is true that we provide them with skills and tools, but just as importantly, with the confidence that they know how to use them. We provide them with strategies for solving problems, but just as importantly, we guide them through the process of developing the empathy that they will need to listen carefully and to understand how those problems are affecting the lives of those to whom they would offer help. Our 2024 recipient of the Excellence in Teaching Award has, for more than 20 years, provided a very special education to both her students and her students' students that embodies this commitment to the power of confidence, humility, empathy, and hope on many distinct and different levels. The fierce urgency that she brings to her work reflects on her commitment to the idea that every teacher should be prepared to reach every student, to meet them where they are, to understand whom they can be, and to prepare them for success that exceeds expectation. This faculty member earned her BS and MEd from North Carolina Central University, an MA from Eastern Carolina University, and a PhD from the University of Southern Illinois. In 2004, she came to serve on the faculty here at North Carolina Wesleyan, where she has taught courses in K-12 pedagogy, administration, and special education. She's been honored with the Leslie H. and Evelyn G. Garner Faculty Leadership Award, the Malden Faculty and Staff Professional Development Award, the Service Award from North Carolina Wesleyan College for her contributions to the universities in the community, the Dale and Nancy Holderness Professorship in Public Education Award at least 3 times, the Distinguished Service Award from the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, Division of Exceptional Children, the 2023 Jefferson Pilot Professorship, and she continues to lead her award-winning after-school program that was designated such by the National Education Association and the North Carolina Student Association of Educators in 2013. It's my privilege to present this year's Wesleyan Exemplary Teaching Award from the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry of the United Methodist Church Exemplary Teacher Award to Dr. Patricia Brewer. Dr. Brewer, will you come forward to accept your award?
Who's ready to confer some degrees? We move now to the Conferral of Degrees. I want to offer a brief word of appreciation to our faculty and staff who brought each graduate to this place on this day. Thank you. Would the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration please stand? On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Would the candidates for the degree Master of Science, this is Criminal Justice and Strategic Leadership, please stand. On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Would the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please stand? On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Would the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science please stand? On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Would the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please stand? She solely gets all the recognition for this one. On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
The marshals may bring forward the candidates for master's degrees. Kenneth W. Williams. Congratulations. Joe Lewis Allen IV. Lonnie Banks. Tylisha Hunter Battle. Shanita Dickens Bethea. Roxanne Alicia Braithwaite. Crystal Campbell. Charisma Cooper Grant. Felicia Brown Dickens. Tony Douglas. Tashia Kanta Green. Arena Harris. Jose Luis Lopez. Teresa Chestnut Lucas. Zachary J. Lyon. George Raymond McDaniel. Chelsea Carolyn Nixon. Kelly N. Oxendine. Paige Price Wells. Amanda Prince. Spencer Richardson, Jr. Selena Felicia Robinson. Taryn Lynn Sackett. Latea Lasha Smith. Aja Savoni Smith West. Asia Savoni Smith West. Tammy Sherelle Williams. Deanna Dominique Wilson. Lori Thompson Bradshaw. Kelly Ann Brandon. Kanja Taki Carr. Stephen T. Harper. Sandra Dickens Hilliard. Damian J. Johnson. Thomas Jermaine McFadden, Jr. Angela F. Melvin. Kathy Tanner Moore. Glenda Morant. Hunter David Nichols. Bridges Lanicia Mitchell Pryor. Crystal Jewel Evangelista Thompson. Kinesia Shalinda Tripp. Shane Ray Vick. Allison Melissa Wikrowski.
Deanna Gertrude Adams. Robert Earl Ogburn, Jr. Maisha Sierra Best. Naisha Tierra Best. Susan Bizel. Olga Kuleala Blow. Zoe R. Brandstetter. Janisa Diaz Braswell. Aisha Danelle Broadway. Adam Salvatore Conti. Lawrence Daniel Cooper. Erica Cherie Crudup. Teresa Nicole Kuzo Edwards. Cullen Neal Davis. Chase Denton. Candela Diaz Babalani. Joshua Dale Edwards. Fabio Felli. Miranda Farrell. Britton D. Fox. Diamond Fuller. Janae Roylia Goddard. Caroline Elizabeth Haldeman Smith. Blair Madison Harley, graduate of the Honors Program. Gavin Langley Harrell, magna cum laude. Charisma Harrison. Ernesto Esteban Herrero, cum laude. Justin Wynn. Dawn Marie Kolab. Dirk William Lehman, transfer honors. Jorge Loaisaca. Amanda Lucci. Candace Simone Lynch. Sabrina Lynch, summa cum laude. Ethan Samuel Martin, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Renee Massey. Jordan Andrea Matlock. Hannah McGee. David Russell Morgan. Madison Page Morrison. Aubrey Nicholson. Lenoa S. Outlaw. Terenthan Parker. Jalen Terrell Perry. Michael R. Pullen, magna cum laude. Monica Ramirez. Maisha Monet Reed. Jaquay Devon Roach. Khalil Robertson. Oh, he scared me. Myasia Simone Rooks. Julie Scormans, summa cum laude. Zachary Blake Scott, magna cum laude. Madison Nicole Shoulders. Gerald Edward Smith, cum laude. Jashawn Smith. Jaden Spruill. Key Aura Strickland Saturia. One more time. Kay Aura Strickland Saturia, graduate of the Honors Program, cum laude. Noah Andrew Tharrington. Orlando Elijah Thompson. Desiree Alexis Walker, graduate of the Honors Program, magna cum laude. Hunter Waters, magna cum laude. Morgan Louise Waters, magna cum laude. Sarah McKenna Waters. Ethan Shane Wheelis, cum laude. Jimmy Durrell White. Daquan A. Wiggins. Melissa Tyara Williams. Tina Shamika Williams. Lauren G. Wilson.
Molly Ann Alejandrino, summa cum laude. Michael E. Allen. Bander Samir Al-Rahimi, cum laude. Lakeisha Renee Alston, summa cum laude. Manuel Arevalo. R.J. Bailey. Keyshawn Barkley. Sarah Bartolo Fabian, summa cum laude. Philly Barungi. Kismet Carmetta Bass, transfer honors. Tyson Phillips Bass. Gregor Baum, magna cum laude. Lily Thompson Bombach, cum laude. Brandy D. Begley. Utaka Shurgita Bell Jr. Shania Marshea Bethei, cum laude. Ori Fanar Bjornson. Krista Michael Brabham. Ishna Jeanette Branch, magna cum laude. Trisana Malik Brevard. Catherine Nicole Briley, cum laude. Amari Brianne Brown, transfer honors. Cordarius Butler. Ronechi Carter, Jr. Tiffany Michelle Cassell, transfer honors. Francesco Cavicchia. Bruno Alejandro Seriada Casucci. Michaela D. Chapman. Cindy Chavez Pullman, cum laude. Maria Angelica Contreras Romero. Vanessa Love Cruz. Hatley Deans, cum laude. Jaden Trevon Denmark. Lisa Dawn Drew, cum laude. Vindela Maria Dulcinea, summa cum laude. Lakeisha M. Dowdy. Jasmine Geneva Dozier, summa cum laude. Jessica Denise Strawn. Jamar Maxwell Edge. Alexis Gray Edgerton. Concetta Edmonds Mitchell. Marquise Jamar Eskew. Layla Espinal, cum laude. Aaliyah Brielle Harris Evans. John Lars Arvid Falk, cum laude. Andrea Fanzaga, summa cum laude. Maria Claudina Fernandez Lorita, summa cum laude. Jonathan Michael Fry. Patrick Owen G. II. Robert Gonzalez III. Shamika Grimes. Maya Guyan. James Michael Gwaltney, summa cum laude. Stacy Nicole Halbert Lewis. Amira. Jalen Amira Hardy. Aura J. Harris. Congratulations. Tyreek Lee Harris, summa cum laude. Shanika Michelle Harrison. Shayston Hartley, magna cum laude. Dara Sudanya Filana Haskins. Chaz William Hirschman. Jackson W. Hobbs. Christian Van Holloway. Skylar B. Huey. Jay Irvin. Lubai. Simone Lubai. Joshua Micah Jackson. Ashley Johnson, transfer honors. Shejana Naija Jones. Alexis Nicole Keegan, summa cum laude. Zion Elijah King. DeWitt Donnell King, Jr. Mary Lakeisha Knight. Naisha Nicole Leary. Michaela A. Lee, graduate of the Honors Program, magna cum laude. Theodora Jane Lee. Ishaya Lewis. Shonda Ray Lockett, magna cum laude. Haley Cheyenne Lugg, cum laude. Christy P. Lynch. Austin Manley. Caleb Mann, cum laude. Zachary Marquise, cum laude. Brandy Michelle Massey, magna cum laude. Melissa Anderson McCoy, magna cum laude. Tierra Shantae Melvin. Renato Menezes de Barros, summa cum laude. Sierra Ashley Moore. Kevin O. Moreno. Jackie Maria Morgan. Tyasia Taquana Morgan, transfer honors. Tshepo Mosorwa. Alexander Moscal. Robert Jason Mayat. Alexandru Nice, summa cum laude. Tevin Nicholson. Tomas Ochoa Vizcaíno, cum laude. Quincy L. Packer II, graduate of the Honors Program, magna cum laude. Chandler Slade Paget. Miguelina Pieva Kirichenko. Nicholas Heath Parrish, summa cum laude. David K. Pesh, Jr. Deshika Cheyenne Powell, cum laude. Yvette LaFay Price. Dunya B. Kasem. Laura Gita Dana Ramsarup, summa cum laude. Mary Catherine Rayner, summa cum laude. Alexis May Reinert, graduate of the Honors Program, summa cum laude. Shannon Latoria Richardson. Tabitha Cheyenne Richardson, summa cum laude. You ready? Valencia Richardson Hardy. Brittany Z. Rigsby. Gustavo Antonio Rivas Ramirez. Anthony E. Robinson II. Suraj Salim, summa cum laude. Santiago Shida. Armand Jafiq John. Charles Sias. Nadia Janae Simmons, graduate of the Honors Program, summa cum laude. Dawn Woody Spencer. Mizelle Staten. Ricardo Constantin Stracanariu. Noah Strange, summa cum laude. Charlene Tabron, summa cum laude. Michael Taylor. Felicia Mae Thomas. Shanice Runel Tillery, graduate of the Honors Program, cum laude. Abby Nicole Todd, summa cum laude. Ayana S. Walker. William Clay Wardius, cum laude. Luke Stanton Watson. Rishanti Wheat. Cecil Jamal Witt. Sierra Wiggins. Antoine M. Wilkins, magna cum laude. Angel Shanice Williams. Edward Jermaine Williams, transfer honors. Jessica Yolanda Williams, summa cum laude. Laura Jean Williams, cum laude. Michelle Williams. Lashana Locklear Wilson, cum laude. Anna Claire Yakey.
BSN? BSN? Did you finish the BSN? Did you finish the BSN?
I did.
Yes. And representing the Bachelors of Science in Nursing, Tanya Valicia Brantley, summa cum laude.
Each year, 2 North Carolina Wesleyan University graduates are selected to receive prestigious awards which recognize special achievement. The first that we will recognize is the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award recipient. This award is presented to a senior who best exemplifies excellence in character, leadership, service to the community, and a commitment to spiritual values. This humanitarian award is meant to recognize those who have selflessly given to others or served others in some way. The recipient is chosen by the Honors Awards Committee. The 2024 Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award goes to Candela Diaz Babelina. Congratulations. The President's Cup Award is presented to the senior who best exhibits those characteristics considered most desirable in a graduate. Of particular importance is the attainment of the highest standards of academic performance, as demonstrated by the overall grade point average at North Carolina Wesleyan University. The recipient is also chosen by the Honors Awards Committee. The 2024 President's Cup recipient is Alexis Reinhardt. Congratulations.
Honorary degrees are conferred on individuals whose lives are characterized by remarkable achievements and sustained commitments to the values stated in the North Carolina Wesleyan University's mission, namely preparing students for professional advancement, lifelong learning, and responsible participation in their communities. There is a common thread of service to others among honorary degree recipients. Dr. Kara King certainly qualifies. Therefore, upon the recommendation of the Honorary Degree Committee and the approval of the Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to bestow upon Dr. Kara Renee King the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Dr. King, will you come to the podium to accept your Doctorate of Science honorary degree from NC Wesleyan University?
And then do a group.
Good morning, North Carolina Wesleyan family and friends. Today is a very special day for our ROTC program as we say goodbye and good luck to Second Lieutenants Robert Ogburn, Cullen Davis, Joshua Denton, and Morgan Waters. Today marks a pivotal moment in their lives and their careers. Today, they will begin their service as leaders in the United States Army. We do this by administering the oath of office. Doctors, lawyers, public officials, and our military are some of the few professionals who take such an oath. The oath represents an officer's rite of passage from cadet to commissioned officer on behalf of the President of the United States. The oath affirms their commitment to defend the American people and our way of life against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It further represents a pledge to uphold and live by the Army values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Finally, the oath of office represents a special trust that a newly commissioned lieutenant will take care of America's sons and daughters and provide them with competent, confident, and caring leadership. This is the charge that Second Lieutenants Ogburn, Davis, Denton, and Waters will accept today. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter. So help me God. I'm proud to introduce our newest commissioned second lieutenants, Second Lieutenant Robert Ogburn, Field Artillery, Second Lieutenant Cullen Davis, Armor, Second Lieutenant Joshua Denton, Armor, and Second Lieutenant Morgan Waters, Transportation Corps. Again, please join me in a round of applause for our newly commissioned lieutenants.
President Duff, faculty, Board of Trustees, members, and most importantly, graduates and guests. My name is Kimberly Langus. I'm a 2000 graduate of North Carolina Wesleyan University and honored to be here in the capacity of the President of the Alumni Association. As I've already been stated, today is a milestone in your life. With the support of your family, friends, significant others, you have completed your degree, and we, the North Carolina Wesleyan family, are extraordinarily proud of your accomplishments. You have faced several challenges like no other. You have overcome many obstacles to sit where you are today. I want to leave you with one thing. Cherish the memories and experiences that you have had for the last 4 years, as they will carry you through life. Be the change as you control the narrative. You can't go back and change the beginning of the story, but you can start where you are today and change the ending. You will continue to be a part of the North Carolina Wesleyan community, and it needs your engagement as well. So please let our alumni office know how to reach you, where you are, and what you're doing, so we can celebrate your accomplishments with you, and you, in turn, can celebrate Wesleyan's accomplishments with us. Today, you received a commemorative coin. Each year, each class receives their own commemorative coin with the traditional seal and motto on one side and the university seal on the other. With receipt of this coin and completion of your degree requirements, you join a community of over 16,000 Wesleyan alumni. From the graduating today to those who will attend classes in the coming years, the administration, the faculty, and staff, and all those who graduated before and after us, whether you attended classes at the Rocky Mount campus or at one of our adult and professional studies campuses, we are North Carolina Wesleyan. We are bishops for life. As you leave today, your travels in life may take you a very short distance or many thousands of miles away. Whatever the case, I can tell you from experience that part of you will most certainly remain here. Now please join me as we transfer our tassels from right to left. On behalf of the Wesleyan University Alumni Committee, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome each of you as members of the Wesleyan University Alumni Association. Now, if everyone will please stand as Miss Letitia Scott returns to sing the Wesleyan Alma Mater.
We honor faith that seeks life whole, whose hearts and minds unite in soul, whose freedom teaches self-control, a gift which we inherit, confirmed in these unrivaled years of learning, laughter, and of tears, of yearning hope amid of fears. We praise thee for thy spirit, Wesleyan alma mater. Now we join with voices raised. May thy name be blessed in singing, and by grateful lives be praised.
You can keep standing. We're almost done. Promise. First of all, I should have noted that the students that came up on stage to give Dr. King her honorary doctorate, the significance of that is they are Pfizer fellowships. So they have been working and interning at Pfizer, and we're so grateful for that partnership. So thank you. Congratulations and best wishes again to all of our graduates. You make all of us proud. We wish each of you the very best in the coming years. I urge you to keep in touch with your alma mater. You are part of the Wesleyan family for life. Everyone, you're already standing. Please stand as our chaplain, Reverend Ferguson, offers our benediction.
We ask that the audience stand and remain at your seat until those in the procession and the graduates have left the commencement area. I will then come back to dismiss the guests. Now receive the blessing. May the love of God that's unconditional, the joy of God that the world did not give and shall not take away, and the peace of God which surpasses all understanding, guard our hearts and our minds. In Jesus' name, amen. for. Family, as you exit out on this afternoon, please use these left two doors. Give our graduates the space. The graduates will be out front. You can meet your graduates out front. Please use the left two doors to my left. God bless you.